So today I'm going to be giving you an update about my transplant journey. So the last time we spoke, I had an appointment scheduled for February 20th, and it was for the last exam, which was a mammography. Unfortunately, I had to reschedule that because something came up that I couldn't get down there. So it has been rescheduled for March 8th, and I'm hoping to get that completed, and then I will definitely share those results with you. So what else I was going to share with you today is I have decided to challenge myself to becoming a vegetarian. Yeah, I'm going to I'm going to challenge myself, I said, because I don't know if it's going to be successful, but I'm very optimistic about it because I've shared in a couple other videos that I have a lot of restrictions when it comes to foods, and I'm also a very picky eater. So I'm hoping that with the change into being a vegetarian will help me a little bit more and be healthier, because right now I'm already cut out red meat because my body just doesn't really agree with red meat. Whenever I eat it, I feel very sluggish. I get very bloated from it. I start feeling like I'm lethargic. It just does not sit well with me. So I was like, wouldn't it be a great idea to just try it? So I'm going to do a 30-day vegetarian challenge. And I've been looking up different recipes, and I'm already started juicing. Like maybe 3 weeks ago, I started juicing at least once a day. I try to at least once a day. Sometimes I'm really bad and I don't juice at all because of me having issues with eating all the time. I'm like very picky. Sometimes I just forget to eat. I'm like just busy doing other things, or I'm just not hungry. So I'm trying to make sure that I get in 3 meals, and they're all really healthy meals, and they're vegetarian based. And then eventually, if that works out really well for me, then I'm going to move into becoming vegan. Now, I know that's a whole nother level because that's cutting out a lot of different things. So I've been looking into both of them. So I figured I'd start off with being vegetarian, see how that makes me feel. If I'm comfortable with that, I'll just stay with that. But if I want to go further, then I'll go into being having a plant-based diet. So I'm going to be vlogging daily to let you know how it's making me feel. I don't expect to have like any real changes like the first week or two. Hopefully, I would say maybe week 2 or latter part of week 2 or 3. Hopefully, I'll start feeling something different. And by the end of those 30 days, if I'm feeling really good, I'm just going to continue with it because it's definitely a healthy way to go. I've looked at it, what I should be eating, and I know that a lot of people worry about getting protein. So I've already spoken to my dietitian about that, and she suggested that I use a whey protein, which I got one that it's like flavorless, so you can add it to different things. And I've already tried it with different fruits and vegetables like spinach, pineapple, apples, mango, I like banana. I mixed it all together, and it was like delicious. And it gives me the protein that I need. So I'm definitely looking forward to challenging myself to that. I hope that you will join this challenge with me because it's going to be one to better health. And I'm going to be taking some B12 supplements with it just to make sure I get that vitamin in, because that's one of the things that when you're on dialysis, you got to make sure you get some of that in. So I'm definitely going to do that. And I hope you guys will join me on my vlogging. You'll get daily vlogs. They won't be long, but you'll get them daily about what it is that I'm eating or preparing, or how it's making me feel, bad or good. I want to be transparent about that. So that is one part of this video. The other part that I want to talk about is some recent things that I've been hearing in the news. One of them being this whole R. Kelly arrest situation. So for years and years, it's been ongoing about R. Kelly basically committing crimes and abusing young girls and taking advantage of them. Like, this has been going on for, 20 years now, I think? Now, here's the thing that bothers me the most about all this is that all of Hollywood and the music industry, even his label, they all knew what he was doing for years and years. He got lucky the first time when he got off. He's not going to get that lucky this time. And let me tell you, when they first brought it out, I believed it instantly. And let me tell you why I believed it. Have you ever, tell me, you can probably count on one hand, if you can count it all, how many times have you ever seen R. Kelly or heard about R. Kelly with dating an older woman, his age? You probably won't. In fact, when I watched Surviving R. Kelly, all the girls were underage. The only one that was not underage was his wife, whom he treated so badly, it was ridiculous. I mean, she had to ask permission to eat, bathe, leave the house. And now, if you're anybody should be in your corner, it's probably gonna be your wife. But to know the fact that she is like right down with all the rest of them. She's like, this is what's going on. And the fact that he hasn't even been paying child support. And I'm like, this dude is just living the life, and I guess he thought he was above the law. I don't know, but I'm really hoping that he does get convicted, because I do believe that he's been doing that. You can't get all these women in one area of one part and hearing them all say the same things over and over again and not have some truth to it. Whether he did it to one or all, he's guilty of it. That I'm for sure of. Now, on to the next, Jussie Smollett. I don't know whether to be saddened or disappointed about that situation. Saddened because of what happened to him. Now, the way it's going now, they're saying that it was basically staged, and how he picked the location because he felt like the street cameras were going to be facing it and get on screen, or on camera, should I say. Now, that saddens me because, the LGBTQ community really doesn't need someone who's going to stage an incident like that. And then, you get people coming up and standing up for him, and then to hear this, I hope it's not true. I hope he didn't stage that. And also, kind of in my heart and soul, I'm just hoping that it really didn't happen to him either, because wouldn't it be a terrible thing to know that somebody was beaten and a noose was put around their neck and bleach poured on them and called all these names? Wouldn't that really be just like so soul-crushing to know that about somebody? And I feel no matter what your sexual preference is or your choice in life, we all have to have respect. You're still a human being. You're a living, breathing human being, and you deserve respect just like everybody else. But I certainly hope, to Jussie Smollett, I certainly hope he did not stage this. I certainly hope that they don't find that, him on criminal charges and convict him on them, because, that's just not going to do well for his career. I don't see him turning that around any way, shape, or form. And he already has a role on Empire. I'm hoping he doesn't lose his job. It's just so much with that particular situation. And my heart and prayers go out to anyone and everyone involved in that. And it's not something that we need to talk bad about him about. We just need to find out the details and how it plays along in society, and just hope that it wasn't staged, and hope that there is basically some type of resolution to this situation. With all that being said, there are some things that are going on in the news that I'm absolutely loving, because now the Oscars are here, and they're coming on tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Now, you have to look in your own local area to see what channel, but they're definitely coming on. And there are some amazing categories, and I cannot wait to find out who's going to win. The first one being Best Motion Picture. Oh my God, Black Panther's up there, Black Klansman, and if A Star is Born with Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper, which I absolutely loved that movie when I watched it. I thought it was really good. I watched it like twice. I love Black Panther. I love Black Klansman. The Favorite is up, and that has Emma Stone, and I believe that movie is about Queen Elizabeth. I could be wrong, so don't quote me on that one. I didn't really see one. And then the movie The Vice, which is about Dick Cheney and his time in office. Now, I didn't see that, but I'm going to watch that probably in the next couple of days. But I think that should be pretty good, because Dick Cheney is a character. Man, I really love that. And then you have the fact that Lady Gaga came out and did this role. This is her breakout role, so we're hoping that she does well on that. And then the other one that I want to talk about is the movie Roma. Roma is about basically a man growing up in his childhood, and I've heard from a lot of people that I know, and online, they're giving it great reviews, so maybe that one might be it. But I'm hoping, out of all of them, I'm hoping that Black Panther wins, because it's up for Best Picture, and it's the only Marvel comic that's ever been nominated. So I'm hoping that they get it. I think they did an amazing job on the screenplay, the work, everything. All the special effects and everything that they did in the movie, the costumes were amazing. So I'm really hoping that they win for Best Picture. The next category that they have is Best Supporting Actor in a Leading Role. Actress in a Leading Role. And that is going to be, the nominees are Amy Adams for Vice. We got Marina de Tavira for Roma. Regina King for If Beale Street Could Talk. I'm hoping she wins. I saw that movie. I loved it. And then we have Emma Stone for The Favorite, and also Rachel Weisz for The Favorite. Now, that's for the Best Supporting Actress in a Lead Role. Okay, so out of that, I hope Regina gets it. I think she deserves it. I've always thought Regina King was an amazing actress in everything I've ever seen her in. She gets down and plays her role, no doubt. And then we have the best actor in a leading role. Now, the people that are up for that is Glenn Close for a movie called The Wife. She's always a good actress, though. You know, you really can't go wrong with Glenn Close. And we have Olivia Colman, and that's in The Favorite. So far, we got 3 candidates up there for the favorites. It looks like they're going to be doing Lady Gaga for Best Actress in Leading Role, for A Star Is Born, and again, a good movie. She did a good job for her first movie in there. She did a very good job. I was kind of pleased with that. And then we have Melissa McCarthy, and she is up for a movie called what's it called? Can You Ever Forgive Me? Now, the reason why I don't know that movie really well, I've never even heard of it. I don't know why I haven't heard of that movie, but I'm going to look for it and then watch it, because I like Melissa McCarthy a lot. I mean, everything she's done. And to me, she made the movie Bridesmaids. I was laughing so hard, I was on the floor, just rolling around laughing, because she was just crazy in that movie. And then the next category that I'm really hoping that does well for this person, I love this person, is Best Actor in a Supporting Role, which is, the nominees are Mahershala Ali for The Green Book. We have Adam Driver, and he is in it for Black Klansman. Now, I watched Black Klansman, but I don't remember that particular character. And then we have Sam Elliott. Come on, who doesn't like Sam Elliott? Gorgeous man. Now, Sam Elliott has always been a very great-looking man, and I loved all the roles that he's ever played. I loved him. He made me believe the characters, and that is the main part about an actor. You want to make sure that you're making your audience believe what you are doing. And every role I've ever seen him in, he's always made me feel like he was the real person. Plus, it doesn't hurt that you're gorgeous. Even now, he looks great for his age. So I'm hoping for Sam Elliott for this category. The next person is Richard Grant, and that's for Can You Ever Forgive Me with Melissa McCarthy that I talked about. And then Sam Rockwell for Vice. So out of those ones that I mentioned, it's going to definitely be Sam Elliott. I hope he wins for that, and I think he deserves it. Now, the only other category that I'm really interested in right off the top is original score. Now, that is a category that we have 3 good people, three African-American films that actually might win this year. So let me tell you what they are. We got Black Panther. I already told you how I feel about that one. Black Klansman, which was by Spike Lee. And that would be his first Oscar if he wins that. So that's pretty good. And Spike Lee's always done really good movies, so I'm not really sure why he didn't get it before. And then we have If Beale Street Could Talk. Another great movie. It hits the heart. It hits the heart very hard. It's a very good movie. Then we have Isle of Dogs. I saw that one. And then Mary Poppins Returns. And in my opinion, Mary Poppins Returns shouldn't even be in there. So, tell me what you think. What movies do you find you hope that should win this year, basically? Or which actors and actresses should win what? I'm hoping all in out that Black Panther takes Best Picture this year. I think they deserve it. I think they did a great job. And for Best Score, it would either be Black Panther or Black Klansman. Those are my 2 choices. Let me know what your choices are. I hope that one of your choices wins, because then, hey, we're all celebrating. Until the next time that we talk, I hope you take care and have a good time. Do not forget to click that subscribe button at the bottom and the alerts button. That way you'll get my next video. And don't forget, I'm going to be challenging myself starting Monday with the new vegetarian lifestyle. I hope you tune in to watch me. Thanks for coming in to see The Buff Life. You take care and have a great day. Bye.